What's up, guys? Today is the last day of voiceless vlogging. At some point in today's episode, the audio came back. So you only have to deal with voiceover for one last bit of an episode. And the good news, I guess, is it's in 4K. We're still 4K here in Norway, and the 4K stuff is going really good. Part of that is because Norway is just beautiful. When you have places this beautiful, what's the point of full HD when you can go 4K?
La mer. La mer. La mer.
The first destination, the first goal of the day was a place called Svartisen glacier. And to get there, we jumped in this tiny little boat and we cruised across a glacial lagoon to get to the trailhead.
La mer. On va danser le long des golfes. 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 La mer. La mer. La mer. La mer.
Before the boat even arrived, I spotted this epic looking waterfall. This just really great scene for a photo. So I kind of ditched the rest of the Top Deck group, which was making its way to the glacier, so I could go down and get a couple shots of this waterfall scene. So the shot you just saw, the photo you just saw of the waterfall, I took with my 70 to 200 millimeter f2.8 lens, and I shot that at f4. And that's not a typical move for a landscape style image, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to get that foreground bokeh, that blurred out bokeh, the blurred out foreground in the image, and I also wanted to get the silky smooth waterfall. So I used a Lee 10-stop big stopper. I'll put a link in the description of this video to that Lee ND filter so you can check it out. But basically that's how that shot's done. And it did take me almost 30 minutes to get that shot and a couple other shots. So I was a little bit behind the group, and so I really had to cruise up the trail to catch up to them. Norway just keeps blowing my mind. It just keeps it's just incredible here. I'm gonna make a call. Norway is the most beautiful country I've ever traveled. I said it. It just blows my mind. And we got up to Svartisen glacier, and it is just so stunning up there. Absolutely beautiful. And after having my mind blown by the glacier and the whole area in general, I decided I really wanted to focus on getting a couple photos of the scene, of the hike, of the morning. So I put away my vlogging camera and I pulled out my Canon 6D and I shot a couple images on the way down. Honestly, I probably could have stayed at that location all day. The glacier, the waterfall, the whole landscape up there is just unreal. But we had to push farther north, so we jumped back in the coach and got on the move again. A couple hours of driving later, in like this Jupiter-like landscape, we arrived at the Arctic Circle. And now that I've crossed it, I've crossed both the Antarctic Circle and the Arctic Circle. How cool is that? So we grabbed lunch straddling the Arctic Circle and then pushed even farther north. We just arrived in Tisfjord, and on one hand, I'm extremely annoyed because I just checked footage from the vlog and I'm like 2.5 days behind on editing, which is kind of normal, but I noticed something that you guys already know, in that my mic mustn't have been plugged in all the way or something, and I had no audio, zero audio from the past 2.5 days. And I think the audio was fun, and that sucks. But on the bright side, look where I am. Like, how can I be really annoyed when this is going on behind me? How beautiful is this place? It's so nice. But I am still annoyed because instead of like really enjoying this, I have to go and like find somewhere to voice over these vlogs. I guess the good news is though, it's midnight sun, so it's not like I'm gonna miss out on shooting. I can just shoot whenever. Sun doesn't set right now. I gotta find a spot in the woods, do some voiceover for these vlogs, and then I might even set my tent up and sleep right here tonight, because why not sleep with a view like that? And then we'll see what happens the rest of the night. But I got a lot of work to do because of that mic failure, like a lot of work. Got the tent set up over there, and I've got audio, and it's dinner time. So instead of doing the voiceover like I should be doing, and instead of working like I should be doing, I may be drinking a little bit with the crew, with the squad, but we're having fun, and that's what matters. It's midnight. As you can tell by the fact that it looks like it's the middle of the day. I'm shooting a time lapse that I'm gonna show you right now. That time lapse was shot over a period of 4 hours. 4 hours, and you're gonna see it doesn't really get dark. Midnight right now, can you believe that? Crazy. Back to the games. Tonight was a lot of fun. It was way too much fun. This group from TopDeck is awesome. Such a good group of people. It kind of reminds me, this group of TopDeck people, if you were to take like your typical hostel people, if you were to take a hostel and just put them on the road, throw them in a bus and like cruise them around, that's kind of what this TopDeck crew's like, and that's a good thing. Should I have worked instead of partied last night? Absolutely. I should have shot pictures here. I should have probably done the voiceover to get a vlog online on time, but sometimes in life you just need to like let loose a little bit. You need to forget about work. You need to forget about all the mistakes that happened. You gotta forget about all the things that kind of went wrong that should have gone right, and just have a good time. And that's what I did last night, and I have no regrets. That was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna call this an episode now. Tomorrow's another big day here in the Arctic Circle. We're heading to... I actually don't know where we're headed, but I think it'll be cool. It's cold, so it'll definitely be cold, but it'll also be cool, and I'll see you guys on that show. Peace.